What if the only thing standing between you and building a six-figure business online is the decision to start? People think it takes luck, a rich family, or some genius-level skill. It doesn't. Most people start this journey with nothing. No savings, no powerful network, no fancy website. And that's okay. In fact, that's the way it usually begins. Right now, you might be sitting in your bedroom, living room, or even on a bus watching this. You might have bills to pay, a job you hate, or no job at all. You might feel like the internet is already too crowded. That's real. But what's also real is the opportunity in front of you. People are making money every day online. And not because they're special, they just learned how to play the game. And that's exactly what I'm going to break down today. Step 1. Pick a niche. Let's start by talking about what it feels like at the beginning. It feels confusing. You see hundreds of videos saying different things. One tells you to start dropshipping, another tells you to sell ebooks, and another pushes affiliate marketing. And if you try to do all of them at once, you fail at all of them. That's why so many people give up before they even start. They are paralyzed by choice. If you've felt that, you're not the only one. Every entrepreneur goes through that stage. The important thing is to move past it by focusing on the basics. The first basic is your niche. This is the core of everything. If you want to make money online, you need to know who you're helping and what problem you're solving. The internet is full of people searching for answers. Every search on Google or YouTube is a person with a problem. Your job is to be the person who provides the solution. That's it. And yes, it's that simple to explain, but it takes some thought to execute. Say you're someone who enjoys fitness. You've been working out at home for a while. You're not a bodybuilder. You're not a celebrity trainer. But you've figured out how to lose weight, stay active, and feel good without needing a gym. That's valuable because millions of people out there want the same thing but don't know where to start. They're typing into Google and YouTube every day, asking how to lose weight at home, how to get stronger with no equipment, how to eat healthier on a budget. You don't need to be a top expert to help them. You only need to be a step ahead. That's the opening you can build a business around. So, how do you start? You pick a clear focus. In this example, the focus is fitness for beginners at home. That's specific enough that people know exactly what they'll get from you, but broad enough that there's a big audience. If you just said fitness, that's too vague. But fitness for beginners at home speaks directly to people who are intimidated by gyms, who don't know where to begin, and who want something simple and accessible. That's the niche. And every online business begins with a niche. Step 2. Create content. The best way to get attention fast right now is short video content. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts give new creators a chance to get thousands of views, even with 0 followers. So if you're starting today, this is where you begin. Let's make this practical. Let's say you set up a TikTok account called something like Home Fitness Starter. Your goal is to post videos that answer the most common beginner questions. For example, 5 easy exercises for total beginners, or how to stay motivated to work out at home, or 3 healthy meals under $5. Every one of those is a question people already search for. You're just putting the answer into a short, clear, helpful video. In the beginning, your videos won't look professional. That's fine. You don't need expensive equipment. A smartphone and decent lighting are enough. What matters is clarity. Speak clearly, show the exercises, keep the message short and direct, use captions because many people watch without sound. The more videos you post, the better you'll get. Nobody starts perfect. The creators you look up to probably cringe at their first 50 videos, but they got better because they kept going. You can also create faceless short-form content for you to upload when you're too busy to record yourself, or in case you want to stay anonymous. I've linked an AI faceless shorts resource in the description that I recommend checking out if you're interested in this. Step 3. Keep getting attention. At this stage, you're not making money yet. That's normal. You're building attention. And attention is the foundation of every online business. Without attention, you can't sell anything. The good news is that attention compounds. 1 video can bring in followers for months. 10 videos can turn into a mini library of content that keeps working for you while you sleep. Best leverage. Once you start getting attention, people will ask questions in the comments. They might say things like, "Can you make a video for people who are overweight?" Or, "What's a good beginner meal plan?" This is gold. Every question is a content idea. The more you answer, the more people trust you. And as trust grows, so does your influence. But let's be real. There will be days when your videos flop. You'll spend hours filming, editing, and posting only to see 10 views. That's frustrating. And that's where most beginners quit. They assume they're not good enough. The reality is, the algorithm doesn't push every video. Even the biggest creators have flops. The way you win is by not taking it personally. Focus on the process, not the result of a single video. Over time, consistency beats luck. Step 4. Build a brand. Now we need to move from attention to building an actual brand. Don't get scared by the word brand. At this level, brand simply means recognition. When people see your content, they should instantly know what you're about. With Fitness for Beginners, your identity becomes clear through repetition. Every video reminds people that you help beginners start at home. That's branding. It's not about logos or fancy graphics. It's about repeating your message until people associate you with a solution. The next step is to make sure you're not only growing on borrowed land. Social platforms can change overnight. TikTok could get banned in your country. Instagram might change its algorithm. If all your business lives on one platform, that's risky. That's why you need to build an email list as early as possible. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can create a free PDF called 7-Day Beginner Home Workout Plan and offer it in exchange for people's email addresses. You share the link in your bio, people sign up to get the free plan. Now you have their email, which means you can connect with them directly. Even if TikTok deletes your account tomorrow, your list is safe. An email list also makes monetization much easier. You can share extra tips, send encouragement, and recommend products naturally. For example, if you use resistance bands for home workouts, you can recommend the same brand to your audience with an affiliate link. That means when someone buys through your link, you earn a commission. This way, you're not selling random products, you're recommending tools you actually use that make sense for your niche. That's helpful, not salesy. Step 5. Start monetizing. At this stage, making your first $10 online is the hardest. Not because it's a big number, but because it proves to your brain that it works. Once you earn a little, you realize it's real. And if you can make 10, you can make 100. If you can make 100, you can make 1,000. The process scales, but it starts with that first small win. It's important to manage your expectations. In the first few months, you might not earn much. You might spend hours posting videos and only get a few dollars in affiliate commissions. That's okay. This is the building stage. You're learning how the platforms work, what your audience wants, and how to communicate clearly. Every entrepreneur goes through this. Think of it like planting seeds. You don't eat the fruit the same day you plant the tree. You water it, you nurture it, and over time it grows. Now let's get practical again. Suppose one of your videos gets traction. It's a video showing 5 beginner exercises you can do in your living room. People love it. They start asking for a full weekly workout plan. That's your cue. You create a free PDF with a 1-week plan and share it through your email sign-up link. Hundreds of people join your list. You send them the plan, and then in your emails, you recommend resistance bands, a yoga mat, or a nutrition app with affiliate links. People buy because they trust you. This is how you move from free attention to income, step by step. Step 6. Track and scale content. One of the smartest things you can do early is track your progress. Don't just post blindly. Look at the analytics. Which videos get the most views? Which get the most comments? Which products actually convert? This data is feedback. Use it. If videos about motivation flop but videos about food tips blow up, that tells you where to focus. If one affiliate product converts and another doesn't, drop the one that doesn't. Scaling is about doubling down on what works and cutting what doesn't. Let's stay with the Fitness for Beginners example. Suppose you've been posting videos for 3 months. You've built a small following, maybe 5,000 people across TikTok and YouTube. Your free 7-day beginner workout plan has been downloaded by a few hundred people. You're making a small amount through affiliate links to resistance bands and yoga mats. It's not life-changing money yet, but it's proof of concept. At this point, you've proven 2 things. 1, people want what you're teaching. 2, they trust you enough to take action. That's the hardest part, and you've already done it. Now it's time to scale. Scaling doesn't mean posting 20 times a day until your eyes fall out. It means getting more out of every piece of content, every product, and every person in your community. The first way you do this is by repurposing. Right now, maybe you only post on TikTok. Every video you make can also be posted as a YouTube short and an Instagram reel. That instantly triples your reach without creating 3 times the work. If you want to stretch it further, you can take those short videos and expand some of them into longer YouTube tutorials. For example, if you posted a 1-minute video on 5 easy beginner exercises, you could expand that into a 10-minute breakdown with proper form, common mistakes, and variations for different body types. This longer content can rank in search and keep bringing in views for years. Another way to scale is through batching. Instead of filming one video at a time, you set aside a few hours once a week to film 10 videos in one go. You change your shirt if you want to make it look like different days. Then you schedule them to post throughout the week. This way you free up mental space and avoid the stress of thinking, what should I post today, every morning? The more you streamline, the easier it becomes to stay consistent. Step 7. Focus on monetization. Once your content is flowing smoothly across multiple platforms, it's time to think bigger about monetization. Affiliate marketing is great, but it's only the start. You should create your own digital product. For fitness beginners, the simplest digital product could be an ebook or a PDF guide. For example, 30-day home workout challenge for beginners. You already know people want this because they're asking for plans in the comments. You can create this guide using free tools like Canva. Lay out the exercises, add photos or illustrations, and write clear instructions. Then you sell it for a small price, maybe $10 or $15. You don't need thousands of sales to make this work. Even if only 100 people buy your $15 guide, that's $1,500. And the guide can keep selling for months or years. The key with a digital product is to make it specific and valuable. Don't write 200 pages of filler. People want something they can use immediately. A simple plan that tells them exactly what to do each day is more valuable than a long manual filled with theory. That's what beginners pay for. Clarity and direction. Once you've proven you can sell a small product, you can move up to a course. This could be a video course showing proper form, how to build a routine, how to stay motivated, and even how to eat better on a budget. Courses can sell for much higher prices than PDFs because they give people a step-by-step experience. You don't need a fancy studio to film it. A smartphone, good lighting, and a clear explanation is enough. Later, when you make more money, you can upgrade the production. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before you create a big course, test the waters with smaller offers. Listen to your audience. They'll tell you what they want. If you keep seeing comments like, "I wish I had a full monthly plan," then that's your sign to create it. If they ask about meal prep, maybe a beginner nutrition guide is the right product. Scaling isn't about guessing, it's about responding to real demand. Now let's talk about services. This isn't for everyone, but if you enjoy working one-on-one, you can offer personal coaching or group programs. For example, you could do a 4-week live challenge where you guide a small group through daily workouts. You can charge each participant a fee, and suddenly you're making more in a month than your job pays. The advantage of services is that they bring in higher income per client. The downside is that they take up time. But when you're starting out, offering a few coaching spots can be a powerful way to boost income and build deeper trust with your community. If you want the quickest way to monetize your content online, check out the resources that I've linked in the description for you. Step 8. Implement systems. At this point, you might be wondering how you're supposed to handle all of this without going crazy. Systems are what allow a small business to act like a bigger one without working 24 hours a day. For example, use an email platform to automate your sequences. Someone signs up for your free 7-day plan, and over the next 2 weeks, they automatically get emails from you. The first email sends them the plan. The next gives extra tips. Another recommends a resistance band set with your affiliate link. Another introduces your paid 30-day guide. You write these emails once, and then they work for you forever. That's leverage. Another system is outsourcing. At some point, editing videos may eat up too much of your time. You can hire a freelancer to edit them for you. It doesn't have to be expensive. There are freelancers all over the world who can edit videos quickly and cheaply. This frees you up to focus on content ideas and strategy instead of spending hours cutting clips. You'll also need to be smart about money. The first time you make $1,000 online, you'll be tempted to blow it on new gadgets or treats. There's nothing wrong with rewarding yourself a little, but the best thing you can do at this stage is reinvest. Buy a better microphone for clearer audio. Upgrade your lighting. Pay for software that saves you time. Put money back into the machine so the machine grows. This is what separates people who stay small from people who scale. Step 9, prepare to overcome these obstacles. Now let's look at some of the common obstacles at this stage. One of the biggest is self-doubt. You might think, who am I to teach fitness when I'm not a certified trainer? Here's the truth. You're not claiming to be the world's top expert. You're helping beginners take their first steps. Beginners don't need a scientist. They need someone relatable who makes it less scary. As long as you're honest about what you know and what you don't, you're fine. If you ever decide to get certified, that's great, but it's not required to start. Another obstacle is criticism. Once you start growing, you'll attract haters. Someone will say your form is wrong, or that you're not fit enough, or that you're wasting people's time. That's the internet. Some people live to tear others down. The way you handle it is by focusing on the people you're helping. For every troll, there are 10 grateful followers. Don't let the noise distract you from the mission. Let's talk about burnout because it's real. Posting daily, answering comments, creating products, and sending emails, it adds up. The key is pacing yourself. Don't try to do everything at once. Start with a manageable schedule and build from there. Batch your content. Take breaks. Remember why you started. Burnout usually comes when you focus only on results and forget the process. If you enjoy the process of teaching, sharing, and helping people, the work becomes lighter. Another thing that helps with burnout is community. Don't try to do it all in isolation. Join groups in your niche, share tips, learn from each other. Sometimes, just knowing that other people face the same struggles can keep you going. One of the best communities I can recommend joining is the Online Business Club, where they have plenty of courses, expert coaching, and most importantly, a strong network that will 10x your progress speed. Click the link in the description to learn more and join. So, where does this path lead if you keep going? Let's say, after a year, you've built a following of 50,000 across platforms, your free plan has been downloaded by 10,000 people, you've sold 2,000 copies of your $15 beginner guide, making $30,000, you've run a few group coaching programs and made another $20,000, your affiliate links bring in $500 a month consistently, that adds up to a six-figure business, all from starting with zero, sharing what you know, and scaling step by step. You don't need special skills, rich parents, or a perfect body to build a business. You need to choose a clear focus, create consistent content, build trust, and then scale with products and systems. It's a process anyone can follow. This might all sound like a lot of work, and in some ways it is. But remember, you already work hard at your job, and for less money than you'd like. The difference here is that you're building a system that multiplies. That's why people call online business a path to freedom. If you're ready to start, drop a comment below and tell me what your biggest motivation is. Is it freedom, money, or passion? Hit the like button, subscribe, and check the links in the description for resources that can help you take the next step. This is your moment to build something real. Take it.